Apple is that shining city on the hill. They really are. They don't have privacy issues. Stock is really cheap, still growing nicely, and their market share is still very, very low. So there's a tremendous opportunity for expansion. So, I think investors that maybe don't want to chase some of these next-gen software internet players that have gone up, Apple's a great opportunity right here still.
And yet, we kind of want the story to evolve past what's the next generation of phones look like.
Yes.
And maybe it has, or it's in the process of, but we're still talking about it. And there's still some suspense that gets built, and Apple pretends like maybe there's not an event, and they kind of keep it under wraps. Do we have to graduate past that point and say, look, people are buying phones differently, it's an upgrade cycle, it's more of an ongoing process?
Yeah, so this is more of a durable iPhone cycle, not a super cycle that people called for a year ago. I still believe, the best days of innovation are ahead for Apple for sure. And, the iPhone, while it's, over 60% of their revenue, you have services is going to be a $50 billion business by fiscal 20. Think about what they can do in autos. Think about what they can do in AR and VR, in the home, connected home. So we're still very, very early. The world is going digital, and this is the platform that people love and actually trust.
We're going to be hearing from Buffett tomorrow on our air with Becky Quick during this hour. And I wonder if there's, what could he possibly say about his aspirations to own more, limitations, or just his general view of what the company's up to?
Well, I think he, his first big tech investment wasn't Apple. It was his second big tech investment. And I think what he sees here is what he's enjoyed all along, investing in some of these sugar water companies. He sees this moat. He sees a company that can plant seeds and new trees can grow in the future. And that's really what Apple's all about here, right? So I think at this valuation, he should be buying more, right? There's still, ultimately when this ends and we see kind of a liftoff in a massive correction or a bear market in Apple, the valuation's going to be much higher than it is today, I believe.
Are you a fan of this DigiTimes report this week that shipments are going to be have more tailwind than they have in prior cycles this year?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt to have news like that. But again, this event, whether it's, should be September 12th, I think they haven't formally announced it, but should be. I view these events now not as iPhone events, as Planet Apple events. Because you get a lot of great detail about the ecosystem. And this in particular, it's, you're going to have iPads, you're going to have Macs, and you'll have a lot of detail around AR. So it's more about Planet Apple, less about iPhone.
And, I know you keep focusing a little bit on the cash position in terms of deducting that. Are they spending it down? I mean, obviously they're getting more aggressive on the buyback front. Is that still a piece that you have to kind of have an asterisk in there in the valuation because they have, $100 billion in net cash? Yeah,
so it is, it's going down slowly, and net cash neutral is their goal. So, again, another nice, tailwind for investors.